Johnny Depp is still fighting the accusation that he abused ex-wife Amber Heard. After losing his UK libel case against The Sun, which published an op-ed that labeled him a wife-beater, he is still working on his case in the US court system against Amber herself. He's suing for defamation based on her Washington Post essay in which she describes being a victim of violence. Johnny Depp reacts to new BodyCam footage. As in the previous case, the Pirates of the Caribbean alum is digging up piece after piece of evidence to try to discredit his ex's stories of physical abuse. So far, it has admittedly been a lot. Will it be a preponderance, which is what the US legal system requires? We shall see. At issue in the latest revelations is the testimony of police who arrived at the former couple's apartment on the evening of their alleged May 2016 fight, the one that ended the relationship for good. This was the infamous brawl in which Amber claimed Johnny hurled a phone at her face. She and her friends also claimed in their statements that the actor smashed up the apartment in his rage. Descriptions included damage such as broken silver, pieces of shattered glass all over the floor, red wine spilled on the carpet. However, as Depp's lawyers points out, the latest evidence from the two sets of police officers who visited the marital home clashes with the picture they painted. The first two police officers said in new depositions over the past couple of weeks that they saw no evidence of a crime, no damage to property, and no injuries. Though, keep in mind, it can take a bit for a bruise to reveal itself. Moreover, in BodyCam footage obtained by DailyMail.com, the second pair of cops, who showed up later, apparently due to Amber's friends calling the police twice, also saw no damage. Depp's attorney, Adam Waldman, told the outlet in a statement, Amber Heard and her friends described a chaotic, messy crime scene, but the newly released LAPD BodyCam videos unambiguously shows that the penthouse was utterly undamaged and that their testimony was one more grandiose lie. If that BodyCam footage is real and correctly time-stamped from just after the alleged attack, well, anything is possible. But Team Depp certainly thinks it helps their case. As we've said before, though, at this point, it's an uphill battle for Depp, accumulating evidence in pursuit of some magical amount that will outweigh Amber's word that he hit her. Will he ever reach it? Shortly after Johnny Depp and his legal team released new evidence pertaining to his ongoing legal battle against ex-wife Amber Heard, the hashtag #JusticeForJohnnyDepp is trending once again. Back in 2018, Heard alleged that she had been a victim of domestic abuse, insinuating in an op-ed for the Washington Post that Depp had violently abused her during their tumultuous marriage. Because of the allegations, Depp was referred to as a wife-beater in another article published by the UK tabloid The Sun. Depp had since filed lawsuits against both Heard and The Sun publisher News Group newspapers for defamation, insisting that his ex-wife was lying about their relationship. After his legal team brought forth evidence supporting Depp's version of events, including audio recordings of Heard allegedly admitting to being violent towards Depp, the hashtag #JusticeForJohnnyDepp began spreading online like wildfire. Still, Depp suffered a major blow in his legal battle when his suit against NGN in the UK was dismissed. The actor and his lawyers appealed the verdict, only for the appeal to be tossed as well last month. Feeling that Depp was telling the truth, thousands of fans began banding together to make the hashtag #JusticeForJohnnyDepp trending online. Petitions were also made to bring him back to the Pirates of the Caribbean and Fantastic Beasts franchises after the negative publicity cost him major roles in both of those franchises. Haddon was similarly asked if he recalled any signs of vandalism, property damage, or spilled wine. "Not that I can recall," he replied. Neither Cians or Haddon were wearing cameras as the devices were still being phased in the LAPD, and as the UK judge noted, neither took down any written notes. But the second set of officers, whose names have not been made public, Both had cameras on when they arrived 2 hours after the fight. Their 3-minute clips obtained by DailyMail.com show the two male officers walking along a well-lit hallway before Pennington's husband, Josh Drew, answers the door to Penthouse 3. He offers to get Cienz's business card for them, but they push the door open, saying they just want to make sure everybody's okay. The two cops are seen walking through a hallway and kitchen towards an open-plan living area where there are 3 women sat on a couch and 2 small dogs scampering about. The apartment is dimly lit, but the footage captures tables and sideboards topped with an assortment of picture frames, ornaments, stacks of books, and a large bottle of wine. There are more candles, candelabras, and a vase of flowers on top of the kitchen island, but nothing appears to have been damaged or knocked over. There are no obvious stains or puddles on the Persian rugs inside the property or on the walls or carpets in the corridor separating Depp's various homes, which he has since sold. The other officers came by and checked the apartment and other apartment as well. Says one of 3 women sat on a couch. It must have been like a double call. When the officer asks, "Who's Amber?" another female silently raises her hand. They tell the officers that Johnny left the property 2 hours earlier. A cop casually asks, "Everything's all good then?" When a woman responds, "Now it is, yes, thank you," they turn and leave, having been there for a minute and a half. In his 2019 deposition for the Virginia case, Drew refers to cleaning up broken glass in the approximate hour and 45 minutes between the 2 police visits. However, he says he did nothing to clean up the wine. After the first officers, we did clean up the broken glass off the floor. The dogs were there, and just for safety's sake, Drew said. In Penthouse 3, there was a number of broken glass and items strewn about the counters and the floor in the kitchen. Only in the kitchen. It was sort of around the kitchen island. In the hallway, outside of the penthouse, was quite a bit of spilled wine. I don't believe we dealt with that at all. In previous evidence for Heard's divorce, Drew described a gigantic wine stain throughout the entire hallway, something that Waldman says it would have been impossible for 2 sets of cops to miss. He added, "You can see clearly in the police body cam videos that all the items Miss Heard and her friends claimed Mr. Depp smashed to smithereens with a wine bottle off the island in the penthouse kitchen, glass, fruit, baskets, vases, and candelabras are in perfect condition and tidily in their place. Nor does the red wine they claim that Mr. Depp splashed all over the light-colored hallway carpets and walls exist. These videos prove unambiguously that the first 2 police officers on the scene told the truth about no damage. It is not complicated. Miss Heard and her confederates lied. Depp and Heard met on the set of The Rum Diary back in 2011 and married 4 years later before their May 2016 fight proved the final nail in their chaotic union. They agreed to a $7 million divorce settlement in August of that year. However, their feud reignited in 2019 when Depp sued over the Washington Post op-ed. Heard responded by countersuing for $100 million, cataloging the years of alleged abuse she suffered at the hands of the monster in a lurid 300-page filing. She also appeared as the star witness in last year's UK libel trial to testify on behalf of the Sun about 14 incidents of domestic abuse, 12 of which were accepted by the judge. Depp was refused leave to appeal last month on the grounds he received a full and fair trial and was ordered to pay $840,000 in legal costs. Friends say he is determined to fight on and won't contemplate settling the upcoming Virginia case, which has been repeatedly pushed back because of the coronavirus pandemic. In the meantime, Heard's legal team has asked the judge to toss the case, arguing Depp's arguments were discredited in the London proceedings.